favor. And do not say it out loud.
Filibustering, right? Just, yeah.
You can tell with the crowd,
Yeah.
an angry crowd.
Oh, look at there. Yeah, we got a big crowd tonight. Oh,
Glad for that.
but we have no clock up there.
I just realized that instead. I will be replacing the batteries.
That'll work. That'll work. Okay. Good evening and welcome. Tonight is January 10th, 2022. I believe my mic is on. January 10th, 2022. This is the Planning and Zoning meeting for the City of Smyrna, and this meeting is called to order at 6 p.m. At this time, I'd like to ask that everybody turn off their electronic devices or put it in airplane mode so it doesn't interfere with our recording equipment. For those of you joining us for the first time, this meeting is conducted much like a council meeting. As such, each application will include a presentation from city staff, followed by a question and answer session between staff and the board. Following staff's presentation, we will have the applicant present their case and answer any questions. Once all the questions have been satisfied, we will have an opportunity for anyone in attendance to speak in favor of or opposition to the application. We ask that you come forward one at a time, state your name and address for the record, and please sign the sign-in sheet at the podium. Direct all your comments to the board. Okay. The first item on our agenda is 2021-132. This is zoning request Z21-004. This is to allow rezoning from future commercial to limited commercial for the use of professional office. It's 0.25 acres at land lot 485, also known as 1120 Concord Road. Mr. Staubs, the background, please.
Good evening, Joey Staubs, Planner 2 with Community Development. This is rezoning case C21-004. The applicant is Jeremy Robinson. Your recommendation will go to Mayor and Council on February 21st. Subject property is at 1120 Concord Road. Who's doing the
We're having
presentation? Thank you.
There we go. There it is. Thank you.
Subject property is 1120 Concord Road. It's 0.25 acres. Currently, there is a residential structure on the property. Current zoning is future commercial. Proposed zoning is limited commercial. Limited commercial is basically for offices, banks, things of that nature. So if it was going to be used for anything else in the future, they would have to rezone it. The existing land use is neighborhood activity center. This is the subject property, the site plan. So this is right on the intersection of Concord Road and Concord Circle. Existing building is in the middle of the lot. There's an existing driveway on Concord Circle that they have to redesign the front of the site because there's nowhere else to get parking on this. Like the back of the lot is going downhill, so they're going to put access drives on Concord Circle and Concord Road to create a ingress and egress, and then the parking spaces will be on the front of the property, which will allow for ADA access to the front of the business. These are pictures of the subject property and adjacent properties. Staff is recommending approval of the rezoning from future commercial to limited commercial with the following condition. Approval of the subject property for the LC zoning district shall be conditioned upon the development of the property in substantial compliance with the site plan submitted November 18th. Answer any questions.
Have any questions for Mr. Staubs? No, we good? All right, thank you, Joey. Appreciate that. At this time, I'd like to have the applicant or Mr. Robinson to come forward and tell us a little bit about the plan. Good evening.
Good evening,
and welcome.
everyone. Jeremy Robinson. I'm a retired combat Marine. I was actually stationed here at Naval Air Station Atlanta back in 2005. I've been a Cobb County resident since then. I've been here, so I've seen the growth. I'm an attorney. I've been sworn in, graduated from John Marshall Law School in 2010, and I primarily practice personal injury and a little bit of criminal defense. And so the expectation is to make this a community law office to help out specifically in Smyrna.
Good. Now, did you say you're a retired veteran?
Retired Marine, yes, sir.
Oh, thank you for your service.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Much appreciated. God bless you. Any questions for the applicant? Anything else you want to add?
No, thank you. I appreciate you guys tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. All right. Well, this is a public hearing. At this time, we'd like to ask if there's anyone in attendance that would like to come forward and speak in favor of or opposition to said application.
Go Dogs.
That did not hurt your cause, sir. I got goosebumps. Anyway, all right, with that, I'd like to entertain a motion. Mr. Bentley?
Yes, I'd like to make a motion to approve.
We have a motion to approve. Mr. Bentley, do we have a second? You know what? The problem is I didn't sign in. Yeah, that's right. Yes, I got it. Thank you, Henriette. Much appreciated. So we have a motion. We have a second. Please vote.
Yay.
All right. He's a quick learner.
I got you.
Not have to worry about him. So the motion is approved 7-0, or the application is approved 7-0. Good luck with your practice. Appreciate your service, really do.
Thank you, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much.
Thank you. Take care. All right. The next item on our agenda is item 2021-518. This is zoning request Z21015. This is to be tabled to the February 14th, 2022 meeting. Can I get a motion to table this item? I have a motion, Mr. Seagraves. I have a second, Mr. Rice. Please vote.
Yay.
It is approved 7-0. Can we stop with the computers and just go back to yay and nay? Come on, that'd be so much more fun. It is definitely more intimidating. It is. And you guys know that. It's true. It's harder to raise your hand than it is to push that button. All right. The next item, that item is tabled to the February 14th, 2022 meeting. The next item on our agenda is 2021-597. This is zoning request Z21-017. This is to be tabled to the February 14th, 2022 meeting as well. Can I get a motion to table this item, please? Motion, Mr. Smith. Second. Mr. Rice, hardest working man on the panel. Please vote.
Yay.
This is fun.
Like hazing where the new guy has to talk out loud.
This is exactly what it
Right,
is,
yeah.
Jonathan. I love it. All right. So that item is tabled as well.
Yeah.
You know, I like to create a little bit of drama before we table, or before we approve the minutes from the previous meeting. Do we have any other comments? Mr. Martin, anything you want to add? Okay. Mr. Staubs? We're all good? Ms. Crow? I'm so glad you're back. Things are so much smoother now. Well, first I'd like to welcome Jonathan Howard, our Ward 2 representative. We missed you. In fact, in the history of my sitting here, which is a long time now, I had to break a tie recently. If you had been here, I would not have had to break that tie. No, they were going to make me do it either way. But I do like calling your future into existence. So, Mr. Howard, thank you for your service. We really appreciate it and look forward to keeping Smyrna a great place to live, right?
Yeah.
Right?
I'm glad to be here. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, the last item on the agenda are the minutes from the December 13th, 2021 meeting. Can I get a motion to approve the minutes as presented? We have a motion, Mr. Seagraves. We have a second, Mr. Rice. Mr. Seagraves tried to take over from Mr. Rice's hardest working member tonight, but Mr. Rice got in there at the buzzer and can we get a vote to approve the minutes as presented, please?
Yay.
The minutes are approved 7-0. This meeting is adjourned at 6:13 in the PM as soon as I say go Dogs.
Yeah.